Man, my father was an avid ball player, loved baseball. Baseball was, he played baseball when I was a young kid in the military. Um, Shoot, I guess up until he retired. Baseball and fishing. My father joined the Navy when he was 15, kind of young, but he got in. Only stayed in the Navy 2 years. When he and I talked about the Navy, one thing he always told me, he said, well, the Navy was real prejudiced. So once he got out the Navy, he re-enlisted in the Army and stayed in the Army for 21 years. So for me, all of my life, it was around military. All I knew was military, the military life, being on different military bases. My father was a cook until he retired. Did 2 tours in Vietnam and a tour in during the Korean War. His last station was Fort Sam Houston. One thing about my pops I want to say is my pops had a presence, but as a child, my pops was one when he walked in the house. If he called a name, if he said, "Come here, boy," all us boys would come running. He was like that old commercial they had years ago called the E.F. Hutton commercial. When E.F. Hutton spoke, everybody listened. When he said, "Sit down," everybody sat down. For me, my father, he influenced me and my brother and my sister going into the military. In fact, I remember when I got ready to go in, he knew I was interested, so he sat me down. He said, "Son, I just got one thing to say to you." And I was out of high school. I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Do not go into the Marine Corps." Never told me why, but he told me, do not go in the Marine Corps, and that's one thing that none of us did. In fact, all 3 of us went into the Navy. I did a short 4 years. My brother did 4 years, and my baby sister did 21 years. So she kind of followed in Pop's footsteps as far as staying in. But he definitely prepared us for the military. It was easy. You know, you've been around military all your life, and going and doing all that was real easy. The main thing he taught me about life is having fun. And he had fun. Always smiling, had that great smile, and had great energy.